Welcome to the world of ham radio. Ham radio or amateur radio communication license is very essential part of those people who wanted to know more about radio communication engineering and those who wanted to do some experiments and those who wanted to learn all about communication and the different types of antennas. All these things can be learned by entering into this communication hobby. Not only this communication is a hobby, it sometimes safeguards the valuable lives in the times of emergencies. That is why this activity is being encouraged in many countries, particularly developed countries are reaping the benefit of this activity in many forms. Directly or indirectly, ham radio number is contributing to the growth of electronic fields. For best example is Japan. Japan is having more number of ham radio operators. That is why this is one way or other contributing to the growth of electronic subject. If more number of ham radio operators are there, they will be discussing on radio about various electronic circuits. Some may be interested in the antennas, some may be interested in the circuits, some may be interested to know more about the propagation conditions, as a result of which all these things will contribute to the growth of electronics field. So that is why knowing this factor, United States of America taking a lead, they are developing ham radio activity and ham radio operators in their country in many ways. Ours is the biggest populated country with more than 145 crore people are there. Among them, 65% are less than 35 years of age. 50% are less than 25 years of age. When all the countries, their population is becoming old, our population is still young and they're all in productive age. 50% of people is less than 25 years of age, means around 70 crore people are less than 25 years of age. If you motivate at least 1% of these population towards this communication activity, no doubt we will become number one in the field of electronics in the coming days. Many people having an opinion, qualifying ham radio examination is very difficult. But one thing is very clear, there are two types of licenses are there. One is general and another one is restricted. Even though restricted grade is for the namesake, it is restricted, but it is not at all a restricted grade. Using this license, one can have global communication. They can use all the HF communication frequencies right from 3 megahertz to 30 megahertz. Different bandwidths are there. And apart from this, very high frequency and ultra high frequency are allotted for the restricted grade. That means they can directly have a radio telephone communicate, global communication using their restricted grade. Restricted grade qualifying is very easy. So people are not having idea about this. They're losing the wonderful opportunity if the people, those who are from particularly from the electronics and communication engineering stream, straight away 50% of the syllabus will be exempted for the restricted grade examination. Those who are having BE Electronics and Communication Engineering or diploma EC stream or even BSc Electronics, these people will be exempted from writing from electronics portion. That means they need to give the examination only in the communication procedure. That is very, very easy if one follows carefully to my videos, which are I'm going to present in the YouTube. They can easily qualify without having any support from anybody else. And I'm here always to help you while in submitting an examination application. Now, as per the new changed rules, only one application is enough for appearing ham radio examination, and as well as applying licenses. Only one unified application is enough. If you find any difficulty, you are free to call me anytime in between morning 7 to night 11 p.m. I'm here ready to help all of you. I am in this field for the last 40 years, and particularly 38 years onwards, I am in the field of training hands all over nation. So far, I have conducted around 200 batches, online and offline. Today, online facilities are there. One can also appear online training. Also, those who wanted to go for exclusively for general, they need the training, or otherwise for restricted grade without having any additional training. Following my YouTube videos, one can easily qualify. I will be time to time will be uploading the videos of model exam papers with the answers. Now, section A is exempted for the engineering people with electronics and communication as a subject, and also diploma electronics and graduate electronics and communication people. I am straight away going with the section B, which is radio regulations. Here, total 25 questions are there. Each question will carry 2 marks. So total marks are 50 for this examination, for this communication procedure. Out of 50, 40%, that means if one secures 20 marks, they will be declared as qualified in the examination. As per the new changed rules, earlier one has to get 60%, that is at least 30 marks. Now with the changed rules, they need to get only 20 marks. That is very, very easy to get 20 marks if they follows my videos carefully. So here the question, first question, the range of frequency band extends from 0.3 into 10 to the power of n to 3 into 10 to the power of n, when n is 9. N is 9. The resulting frequency band would be whether it is VHF, UHF, SHF, EHF, none. Simple calculation is needed for this. So we have to substitute this n with 9, 10 power 9. That means it becomes 0.3 into 10th power of 9. So we can write like this: 300 into 10 to the power of 6. 10 to the power of 6 means that we can substitute like this: 300 megahertz. 300 megahertz. 10 to the power of 6 hertz means megahertz. 300 megahertz. And automatically this also we can calculate. It comes around 3000 megahertz. So we all know 300 to 3000 megahertz. It falls in the range of UHF spectrum. So answer is UHF. Here the designation of emission for television video signal transmission is here. Emission, different types of emissions are there. Emission, whether it is the amplitude modulation, frequency modulation, or otherwise single sideband modulation, types of modulations are there. These emissions will be formed with 3 letters. The first letter indicates type of modulation. It is C. It is a vestigial type of transmission. Normally, it will be done in television. C3F. Please kindly remember these things very carefully. Even though you need not go deep into this, just remember. When again, if it comes the same question, you have to remember this type of transmission is known as C3F. The designation of emission for television and video signal transmission is C3F. That is a vestigial sideband transmission. C3F means. The third question, the Q code for "Are you ready?" There are codes are there, around 33 codes. One can also by heart all these 33 codes. It is very, very easy. These codes will give with the question mark different answer, and answer mark will different answer. Here they have given the answer, and we have to find out, we have to trace the code. Are you ready? Question mark. So the Q code for "Are you ready?" question mark is it is QRV. Actually QRV question mark. Answer is QRV. The single sideband with a suppressor carrier can be designated. Yes. Here emissions are there. Among these emissions, we have to identify the correct option. Different types of emissions are there. Here, suppressor carrier. These things you can easily remember. Here, J3 is the correct answer. In some of the time when I am providing training, in which one judge is also there. Despite of his busy schedules, he has shown extreme interest on this subject. He wanted to qualify, but basically he was not from electronic stream. He was having little knowledge about this electronics, but despite of these difficulty, he started remembering these technical words in his own way. He told me suppressor. Suppress means jamming. The first letter is J. J for jamming. Jamming means J means jamming. Jamming means suppressor. So the single sideband with suppressor carrier can be designated as J3. If it comes, you have to recognize J3 is the suppressor carrier. The answer is J3E. Each question, it will carries 2 marks. In a similar manner, the space between two words in Morse code is the space between two words on Morse code is normally in Morse code we'll have the words like this. It is a word, and again was is a another word. The gap in between is between word to word should be 5 dots. 5 dots. Word to word between any two words is. Here, this 5 dots was not given directly, and also say the one thing, other thing you have to remember: 3 dots is equal to 1 dash. 3 dots is equal to 1 dash. That means here the correct answer is 2 dots. Here 2 dots are there, and a dash. In this dash also 3 dots time is there. 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, 5 dots. The space between two words in Morse code is, this is the option. Charlie is the answer. The Q code for are you busy? This is the another code. Around 33 codes are there that you have to go through all this. Here, are you busy means the other station is asking us whether we are free or not. So, are you busy? Code is, they are given the answer. The code is QRL. Answer is bravo. QRL. What could be the speed of transmission when a message sent 5 minutes contains 200 characters? So, total characters are 200 characters. For 5 minutes, 200 characters. That means for 1 minute, how many characters? 200 by 5. That means 40. 40 characters. Total 40 characters are there. So, to convert this in words per minute, 40 by 5, that becomes words per minute. That means 5 characters is 1 word. So, here in this 40 letters, how many words are there? 40 by 5 is equal to 8. Answer is 8. Bravo is the correct answer. Bravo. And then question number 8, safety signal contains in RT mode is radio telephony mode. Safety signal, it is a signal normally to the station is going to send the information with regarding the navigational warnings. So, safety signal RT mode is securite. Securite is the answer. Alpha is the answer. Please continue like this. When you go one by one, you all knows about this stuff. Very, very easy to remember. The question number 9, the phonetic used to represent digit 8. So, these are all figure codes. I mean number codes, figure codes. For each and every number, there is a phonetic is there. Here 8 means octo 8. Please kindly remember, octo 8 is the correct answer. Octo 8. The answer or advice for the Q code QTH is, here in this case, the answer or advice QTH. QTH means our location, from where we are operating. Here QTH, here two options are there. My exact location is, what is your exact location? This one is QTH question mark. QTH is question mark. But we should have the format in the answer form. So answer or advice. So answer is, my exact location is, the correct option is alpha. The written confirmation of a contact exchanged between amateurs is the written confirmation. Actually, these Q codes, 33 Q codes are there. When you go through all these codes, you will come to know this QSL is acknowledgement, the confirmation. QSL NR53, QSL NR53. This is the acknowledgement, confirmation. The answer is bravo. The transmission of characters VVV, VVV, VU to MYN denotes the following type of signal. This VVV, VVV is a testing signal. Actually, it is a testing signal. Denote the following type. This is the testing signal. Either you have to test the transmitter, receiver, or for any experiment, you should send a testing signal. Here the answer is delta testing signal. The calling amateur's call sign VU2 DX, DE, VU2 DC is, you have to find out the calling amateur. Calling amateur is nothing but whichever is coming after this DE. DE, V to DC is coming. So this becomes naturally the calling amateur, VU to DC. So the answer is VU to DC. The frequency range that is averaged to amateurs in UHF is, the frequency range that is averaged to amateurs in UHF is. The UHF range frequencies, there are some frequencies, one has to go through the frequencies. The frequencies are in UHF range is 434 to 438 megahertz. Delta is the answer. The Q code for the signal strength of your signals are very good. So here in this case, the signal strength of your signals, all this QSA means the signal strength of your signals are very good means the number 5. QSA number 5 is the signal strength of your signals are very good. Alpha is the answer. Question number 16. A communication receiver has 4 filters installed in it, respectively designated as 250, 500, 2.4 kHz and 6 kHz. If you are listening to single sideband, which filter would you utilize? For this, to identify a correct answer, you should know the bandwidth of single sideband. Single sideband bandwidth is equivalent to 2.4 kHz. So you should select the filter 2.4 kHz. These filters are very, very narrow, 250 and 500, and this is broad. So correct option is Charlie, 2.4 kHz. The call sign blocks allotted to India are, the call sign blocks allotted to India are, all these blocks, call sign blocks are allotted to India. So these call sign blocks not only for the ham radio operators, for different services. So here the answer is the delta, all the above. The distress frequency 156 M8 falls in the range of this 156 megacycles. This 156 0.800 M8 means 0.800. This frequency falls in the range of VHF band. Whatever, whichever is coming in between 30 to 300, naturally 30 to 300 megahertz falls in the VHF. So here the answer is VHF band. Frequencies those are authorized to use during 20 hours to 8 hours of the day will be indicated. This is very, very easy question. This, by seeing this time, this nighttime duty. Normally, this is nighttime duty for Indian Airlines people. Nighttime means HN, easily. HN means night. You can easily remember this one. N means. Like this 24 hours means 24 hours duty. HJ means daytime. HX means intermittently. These are all you will come to know if you go through all this examination paper one by one. Here the answer is nighttime HM. Bravo is the answer. 20. The character that represents the Morse code. This is the Morse code characters. Da, 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 da. This is nothing but a Quebec. Letter Q. The character that represents the Morse code da, 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 da is Quebec. Delta is the answer. The number of characters in 5 minutes in a 8 WPM passage should be 5 minutes, 8 words per minute. That means for 1 minute, how many characters are there? 8 into 5. So 5 means 40 characters for 1 minute. If at the rate of 40 characters for 1 minute, how many letters will be for 5 minutes? 5 into 40. So answer is 5 into 40 means 200. Answer is 200. So these are all very, very small questions. Easily we can remember. Easily we can do this, all the small questions. In which year WBC wing, a wireless planning coordination with Ministry of Communication was established? 1950. It was established in 1950. Please kindly remember this year, very important. The Q code for I will call you again at 04 hours is. Here, this QRX means I will call you again. All this, but only thing is you have to identify this time 0400 hours. Where it is 0400 hours. QRX 0400. It's very easy to identify. The correct answer is alpha. The emission stands for an AM broadcast with a 3 kHz bandwidth is. If these are all bandwidth related questions, generally formed with 4 characters consisting alphabets and numbers. Here in this case, 3 kilohertz means this 3 kilohertz you can write like this 3K00. It has to be converted in 4 characters. 3K40. Since after whichever is coming after K, it becomes invalid. That means 3K00 means bandwidth related questions. You have to take it granted it is equal to 3K only. So here in this case, AM broadcast means all A3s are AM broadcast. But this 3 kilohertz means 3K00. Answer is bravo. Please kindly remember when this type of question comes next time, you can easily make out the correct answer. The final question in this paper is the character for Morse code. Did it, da, did it. See, this one is D, da, did it. Did da, did it. This is nothing but a question mark. These things you can easily remember question mark. So total 25 questions are there. Time will be allotted. Total exam paper is for restricted paper 1 hour. So half an hour is exempted for electronics and half an hour is for this communication procedure. You have to complete these 25 questions in 30 minutes. I'm sure if you follow my YouTube videos, you will be able to complete this question mark within 10 minutes. So, so that you are eligible to receive international communication license after qualifying within 2 months. So please kindly subscribe my channel and encourage me. I never asked for subscribing my channel. Please kindly subscribing my channel so that it will reach more and more people, so that my endeavor to take this activity for more people that will be fulfilled. The activity with which I am associated for the last 40 years, particularly in the last 38 years, I involved myself in the training programs throughout India. Thanks very much. I will be again joining with all of you with some other model paper. So till then, VU2RDM, that is my call sign, Ramesh Babu Arja, saying 73, bye for now.